I walked into the room and saw something that honestly stopped me cold. My daughter, 6 years old at that time, she was controlling her little brother, telling him what to touch, what not to touch, what to do, what not to do. Like literally every single step. She was controlling everything. And it hit me like a brick. She was not doing anything wrong. She was doing me, the way I managed everything. My husband, my kids, little tiny detail that was going on in her life. So firstly I was about to correct her, but then I really left the room with a feeling of disappointment in myself. And this is what this video is about. It's about motherhood and the things that we get to learn sometimes hard way, because motherhood does this. It holds up a mirror and what you see is not always comfortable. So let's talk about things nobody says out loud, the things I've learned the hard way after 10 years of me being a mother. And I promise you, by the end of this video, something will shift. So let's start with the something I realized only after I became a mother. The first thing, I realized how rich I was before I actually had a kid. Let me explain. The day my first baby arrived 10 years ago, I remember so vividly because it was a kind of the day when my life divided on before and after. And before, I could come after work, I could chill on the couch, I could watch movie, I could just scroll on different social media, I could just read news or do nothing in particular. And then my baby arrived. And I thought instantly, oh my god, what have I done with all this time I had before? I had treated this time like it always been there, like free time was just an air, endless, boring, available anytime I wanted. And I didn't appreciate that time. I didn't use it wisely. No vacation, no sick days. Literally every time they need you, and there is a beauty in it because like it's your choice first of all, right, to have a baby. It's most of the time women want it, and it's also temporary. It's not always will be this way. They will grow up and leave the nest and I will have that time. But in this phase of my life I understand that before becoming a mother I could have used that time wisely, do things that would contribute into my future. Instead of just watching a movie, I could have learned English or Deutsch, which I'm desperately trying to do now. So that free time you have after work, that free Saturday morning when you have no plans, an hour before you go to bed, it's a goal. Use it, fill yourself up with it. Do things that you normally would say, I will start doing it someday. Oh, I will start doing it in 1 month, or I will try it in a year or so. No, that's the perfect time to start doing it right now, because afterwards you probably will not have that time. And if you're a mama already, well, congratulations, we probably both screwed up. And I guess you would agree with this point. You know, it's funny because sometimes I talk to women who do not have children, and it's totally fine. It's not something that I would judge them for or whatever. And many of them kind of falling into the same trap, saying that I don't have time, I'm super busy, and all of that. And I literally want to shout at them and say, no, girl, you have this time. Please be wiser. Please be conscious about this free time. Yes, I've also been there. And this is the thing about motherhood. You learn many things the hard way. And yes, if you are wondering what is the beautiful flag I have, it's my kids made it. It's a 2026, the World Championship. So we are all watching football now. Back to the video. The second truth. I love it so much. Your body is a freaking machine. And I say it with a full conviction. Your body is amazing. It's incredible. And I mean that not from motivational point of view, but from the experience I actually lived through. When I first was trying to get pregnant, literally after the day I got married, it took us some time. It took us approximately 6 months to get a first child, to get pregnant. But for me, it was a long time. I had a problem from my side. I had not regular periods, and I also had PMOS, it's called in English. So I needed some medical help to fix that and to get pregnant. So for stimulation of my ovaries, I needed to take a medicine once or twice, and it worked. And there was a feeling inside that something was wrong with me, why my body isn't working as it's supposed to. I'll share this story in details and what doctor recommended to me. If you want that, please leave a comment below so I will know that it's something you are interested in. But here's what is important point for you. After I gave a birth and approximately after 1 year, my baby turned 1 year old, I got my periods back, and afterwards, my body works as a clockwork. I could tell you with a 99% certainty when would be my next ovulation, when would be my next periods. Before I had a really random cycle, my hormones, which had been quite unpredictable for years, were suddenly perfect, like in a textbook, completely normal. It wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't got pregnant. My body literally had that tremendous reset, and everything was in alignment, everything and still works. Like, I know what to expect from my body. I know that it's capable of incredible things, and this is something we really need to take on as an advantage. Pregnancy and everything what is connected to pregnancy and the childbirth, it's such a tremendous experience for a woman, for her body, and her body can literally reset itself and start working on a literally next level, like upgrade, for a better version. So I would have this analogy in my mind, like before the pregnancy you have this better version of your body, your physical capabilities and stuff, and after you're kind of got through this experience, tremendous experience, and that now you have this full version of your body, of your capabilities, and you can even make it better. Another super important thing here is that your body will change physically incredibly. Like, you literally rise a human being inside you, and you will have all the consequences from it, which is some extra weight on your waist, on your hips, or on other parts of your body, scratches here and there, and little tiny things. But instead of considering this as a downside of the pregnancy, you might consider it as an opportunity to kind of rebuild your body, your shape, recomposition yourself 100%. And before you start doing any of those changes with your body, the first step after any pregnancies, it's like giving yourself permission first to recover. Just be gentle with your body, with yourself. In fact, you grew a human being inside you. Just think about it. From two small cells, you grew a human being who can breathe, who can eat, who can walk, like, who will become an adult one day. And it's so freaking beautiful, and your body deserves a normal, a proper time to recover without being criticized by you, my dear girl, without being kind of humiliated, and all this negative talk we might tell ourselves after a month of giving a birth. We are looking at ourselves in the mirror and telling all these stupid negative things to ourselves without any respect what we did. No, no, no. It's not how it's supposed to work. First, you give yourself permission, just relax and recover. And then, after some time, you will feel that you have energy to start working with your body, to become better, to maybe start lifting weights, maybe go and doing Pilates, maybe to work on your core, on your belly, whatever works for you. But what you need to understand, and what I've discovered really after 3 pregnancies I had, that my body is so freaking amazing. And I might tell you that now it's better than it used to be before I got pregnant the first time. It's stronger, it has more muscles. It's like, it's way better. And of course, I put some work into it, and it's a lot of efforts to like work on yourself. But you need to switch this mindset from after pregnancies, you will never be the same. And it's not mean that it will be in negative way. Yes, you will never be the same. You will become better. You will become stronger. Your body experience that tremendous tremendous experience of growing a human being. So you are freaking amazing. So give some respect to your body and really change that idea. Oh, I never will have that flat belly, or I never will get rid of those extra kilos I've got during pregnancies. No, no, no. Your body is amazing. It's a freaking machine, and you can rebuild yourself, rebuild your body composition if you don't like it, and become stronger. Okay. The third truth I wish someone would told me when I got pregnant and became a mother for the very first time. You will lose yourself after you become a mom. There is no chances you will not. You will. And you will kind of face with the situation when you do not recognize who you are, where you don't know what you want, where you look in the mirror and you like, who is this woman? I don't know this woman. What she wants, what she desires, what she sees for herself, what her future, what she wants to do with her life. And you will forget who you were before you became a mom. You will forget that light, funny, playful woman you were before, and maybe you will not find a way back to that woman. But there is a way to the new version, to a better one, to a wiser version of you. Instead, you will find someone exhausted, someone resentful, maybe, someone who is constantly needed and never refilled, someone who has forgotten what she liked to do before becoming a mom, before becoming a mom. And you will think something is wrong with me. And that's a huge mistake because nothing is wrong with you. And what you actually experience has a name. It's called matrescence and it's real. And you can compare it with adolescence. When a teenager goes through this period and literally growing, we never would tell this person that something is wrong with you. We always tell that it's normal, you're just growing, it's your hormones, you're experiencing new feelings and everything. Your body is changing and it's normal. And this is exactly what will happen with you. Your hormone levels will like literally roller coaster. Your body changes, your mood might change, and it is normal. And it's not something is wrong with you. We all experience this. The problem is that not that many women share these experiences, and this is why you might feel so lonely and nobody understands me. We all face with these identity shifts and identity crisis and problems after becoming a mother. Even when I became a mom for the third time, I also went through third identity crisis. And every time it goes a little bit differently, but the idea is the same. You look at the mirror and you're kind of questioning, who is this woman looking at me? I don't remember this woman. I don't know what she wants. I don't know where she goes. And it is normal. I personally felt even worse because at that time we started moving countries. So left my home country, which is Russia, and then moved to Turkey, then Hungary. And while moving around the countries, being surrounded by different people, no friends, like different language, different culture, no home, like, and it all compounded. And I really didn't know who I am, and I really lost myself, and I had to build myself again, put myself back together, which was hard to do with the small kids, with husband who constantly needs me, and everybody needed me, and like it was really hard. But giving yourself a permission to experience this without blaming yourself that you are a problem and something is wrong with you, but just accept the fact it's a life phase and it is completely normal. You just help yourself to get through this without it, with the negative talks which we keep doing, keep like destroying our self-esteems and just some inner stержень. This word, I don't know how to say it in English. We destroy it. We destroy ourselves. We literally are so hard on ourselves instead of being gentle and kind of give this love and compassion for ourselves, because again, growing in human being inside you experience all these changes with your body weight, and it's really so important for a woman because we live in an era where we compare a lot. We compare our life, our look, our weight, everything, and it gets harder and harder with the social media again, with all the things we look on the internet, and it's just comparison everywhere. With the negative talk you make it even worse. So the thing here is to kind of accept the fact you will lose yourself, you will go through hard times, and it's not something is wrong with you. It is completely normal. Relax and just go through this experience to update yourself, to reset yourself, to reset your life. Because again, pregnancy and becoming a mom, it's such an opportunity to kind of look at your life from different angles. You might change your values, you might change your priorities, you might understand that again, time wise, you need to have other priorities to do XYZ and spend time with the family, with the children, and also do some things for yourself. You will become wiser. Embrace it and stop saying that something is wrong with me, blah, blah, blah. No, you are growing. It is normal. The fourth truth about motherhood I've learned the hard way, and it's about selfishness. The most selfish thing you can do is to stay empty. Let's put it this way: taking care of yourself is the best thing you can do for your children. And I know it sounds self egocentric. In fact, we've been taught quite the opposite approach, right? How dare you to put yourself first and go and do some things for yourself? Your family is waiting, your kids are waiting, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's not what a good mother would do. And that voice is so, so wrong. I've checked this multiple times. I experienced this so many times with my family, and I can tell you with a 100% guarantee when I good taken care of by myself, I see incredible change in my family, in my husband, in my children, and even at people around. Because controversially, if you do take care of yourself more and better, you will have more to give to other people, more energy, more love, more kindness, like everything, because you are full. And this is where we need to literally have this shift in our minds. Many women still are ready to sacrifice their hobbies, their things they love to do, everything for the family. And then no wonder why they feel miserable, why they feel empty, why they feel constantly angry, pissed off, and they are super irritated. And in some time after this stress, they will just explode. Nobody wants that. You can see it even in some couples. Maybe you have friends who experience this. Let's say a woman sacrifices everything she loves for the sake of her man, to spend time with him, to do XYZ with him, and she really stopped being herself. And after 2 3 years, a man loses interest in her and leaves. And that woman would say, "How dare you? I sacrificed everything for you." And the man would tell her,
I didn't ask you for it.
"Come on, girls, your man doesn't need you to sacrifice everything you love for him or for the family. They would adore you if you take more time for yourself, if you take care of yourself, if you prioritize your needs, if you, yes, become a selfish bitch." Sorry for saying this, but it's so, so true. And in the moments when I feel like it's getting hard for me to keep up with everything at home, I'm just telling my family I need a day off. I go, I fulfill my cup, I do the things I love, and I come back. And guess what? They are happy to see me. Nobody would tell you, how dare you to go and leave the house in a mess, or how can you leave and not to cook anything for us? Because when you come back, you are fulfilled. You have the energy, you have the love, you are ready to spend time with them, and they will feel it. And nobody really cares about this mess you left. And yes, when you become selfish, some people might not like it, some people might even judge you, but you are not supposed to be liked by everyone. If you're liked by everyone, probably nobody even knows you. Nobody even knows you, what you want, and who you are, because for different people you will be kind of different person. And I wish I knew that before I became a mom for the first time, because when I became a mom for the first time, I was that good mom and wife who would sacrifice everything just to make them happy. But I forgot that when I'm miserable myself, I'm not able to make them happy because I'm just empty. I have nothing to give. And only after a few years of me being a mother, I finally started seeing these correlations between what I do, how I feel, and how my family feels. In the moments when I feel happy, satisfied, when I had a good day, when I did something for myself, when I filled my cup, my family feels better. I radiate that energy. I have that energy to give them, and my family feels better because I project that good and positive energy, and people are drawn to that energy. But if you're empty, you have nothing to project, you have nothing to be drawn to. So, this is why it's so important to take care of yourself first. So, my dear girl, motherhood will change you completely. Your relationships with the time, with your body, with your identity, with your marriage, your sense of self. But the woman you become on the other side of all of this, if you let her emerge, if you stop fighting the change and start working with it, she will be the best version of you that ever existed before. More grounded, more real, more herself. I have way more things to tell you about motherhood, womanhood, and everything in between. So please let me know in the comments what you liked about the video, what it was it interesting for you and useful in terms of knowledge. Have you received any knowledge from this? And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next on this channel. Maybe something in particular. I would love to share it with you. And thank you for being here. See you next time.